We live in scary times. I get it. I'm anxious about the news as well. It really does seem like the coronavirus is gonna upend our lives in ways that we've just not predicted. That's why it's the job of status quo comedians like myself to make fun, lighthearted content to take your mind off of serious things like the coronavirus outbreak. I mean, the coronavirus pandemic. Today, I have some hilarious, mind-numbing comedy that's really gonna take your mind off things. But first, I'm gonna share with you some advice that I'm personally using to stay calm at a time like this. It's important to remember that the hysteria around the pandemic is likely to be even more dangerous than the pandemic itself, which is going to be pretty dangerous. That's why we as people need to stay calm, take our mind off things by watching some content we enjoy. Let me give you some tips that I've been using to stay calm. First things first, do not listen to anecdotal evidence. For example, if I were to tell you that I, as a young, healthy male, have recently had the worst flu of my life, exhibiting the exact same symptoms of coronavirus after I had contacted someone who had been traveling, and then I went to the doctor with this infected person, and not only did he refuse to treat either of us for coronavirus, but he gave me these antibiotics that have done nothing, and then the day after it was confirmed that an outbreak had begun in my city. But because the doctor was so confident as to not diagnose me, I decided to go about my day. Over the last week and a half, I've gone to the gym, the grocery store, all because I was given the clear. And lo and behold, I finally managed to get tested, and it comes back positive. Then, that would be pretty concerning. It would imply that our medical professionals in our state don't really know what's going on and don't really have a handle on how to deal with it. And that if you think it hasn't reached your city yet, it probably has. Just remember my advice to ignore all anecdotal evidence. Realize that everything is fine. Put trust in your state, in your very competent leaders. Because after all, you live in the first world, and nothing bad ever happens in the first world. The social framework that holds us all together is very strong and not ripe for disintegration. Everything is fine. In fact, why not head to a pub and wait till this all blows over, like that Shaun of the Dead meme, that hilarious Shaun of the Dead meme. I like this movie because it takes my mind off things. I've been looking for an excuse to watch some more Netflix. Now, in the news, you might read stuff like the case of the Italian actor who was locked in a self-quarantine with the decomposing body of her sister who had been killed by the virus. For 36 hours being unable to bury her dead sister, you may logically conclude that if it can happen in Italy, it can happen anywhere. You may start to wonder if dark shit like that is gonna become normal. Remind yourself, I live in the first world, and the social bonds that hold together the first world are strong. This is actually well known, but the scarcer resources get, the nicer people get. Resources like food, medication, toilet paper, people are just gonna be sharing that. If you don't have any of that, don't worry, someone's just gonna give it to you. Why do you think people are hoarding? They're hoarding to share it with you. People are even nicer when the stock market crashes, they lose all their money and another Great Depression looms. You have to take statistics about the coronavirus with a grain of salt. The truth is, nobody really knows how bad things are gonna get. In fact, nobody really knows anything. The one thing people do seem to know, though, is that it's gonna get worse. 40 to 70% of the human population is probably gonna get coronavirus, and just doing some quick math, that's tens of millions dead. But who even knows if that number's accurate? Remember, people are incentivized to make this pandemic seem worse than it actually is. The reason is that if you say something anxiety-inducing and fear-mongering, then people are gonna share it, which is gonna be financially beneficial for whoever is stirring up anxieties. This could all be a ploy from Big Hand Sanitizer to get your filthy money in their sanitized hands. On an unrelated note, though, I am buying these for $300 now. Be on the lookout for misinformation. Remember, there's only 3 strains of the coronavirus, not 6. Oh, did you not know there were 3 strains of the coronavirus? Yeah, we actually don't even know what we're doing. But don't worry, the vaccine is coming, and it's coming soon. Only a year and a half. That'll be here like Remember, this is all fear-mongering. If you're young and you're healthy, there is nothing to worry about. But if you know someone old or diabetic or with a lung condition, they're probably People aren't developing immunities. Once you get it, you might get it again. Maybe this is never going away. Oh, huh. It's actually a 3-year minimum for the vaccine now. Ooh, the number of predicted infected has changed too. It's actually now 60 to 80% of the global population that's gonna get it. As a society, we have gone from active creatures to cattle. We don't know when the knife will come, but it will come. Ooh, yeah, looking at percentages, optimistically about 1 billion people are gonna die. You feel anxious? Good. Feel anxious. Oh shit, there actually are 6 strains of the coronavirus now. I love how the social fabric looks when it catches a flame. Ooh, oh geez, the death rate just hit 10%. You think there won't be a war? You don't think there's gonna be someone to blame? I wish I could be that naive. Whoop! I spoke too soon. They've given up on making a vaccine entirely. I love the sound the ties that hold us together make when they snap. Quote from the CDC, "You're on your own. Maybe you're anxious for a reason. Have you ever thought about that? That your anxiety is well-founded and you should be doing something about it instead of trying to drown your thoughts out with YouTube videos while hoping it'll be okay? Stew in that anxiety and wonder why we let this happen. Do you feel it? I feel it in the air. Not the virus. The hysteria. The panic's already started. The stores are missing items. People are stocking up now, but it's too late.
The mask only protects others. It's already too late for me.
The time to stock up was yesterday. The time to prepare was yesterday. Now, people you love are gonna die. If you're sick already, you might die. Everybody has different information. Nobody even knows how bad it's going to get. All we know is that it's going to get bad.
Funny how hysteria spreads. Even faster than the disease.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't even matter if you're not sick already. You're gonna die. Everyone you know and love is going to die. We're all gonna fucking die.
We're all just rats in the dark
fucking
now.
die.
We're all just rats in the fucking dark.
Okay, now time for my hilarious comedy sketch that's really gonna take this issue off your mind, okay? Actually, maybe I should just lay down.